As we said earlier, the flooding forced some schools to call off class for the day as roads really became rivers. News 4's Alyssa Toomey is live in Eureka this afternoon where the ROCKWOOD School District, Alyssa, just wrapped up a press conference.
Yeah, Claire, right now students are home and safe after what turned out to be an extremely hectic morning for many. Take a look here. We want to show you some video that was shot by a district official outside LaSalle Middle School. The woman was rescued from that car before it floated away. The district says no school buses nor students had to be rescued, but some buses had to stop and wait for those floodwaters to recede. Now, ROCKWOOD officials say they had about 30 minutes to make a decision to cancel class because the roads got so bad so quickly. I asked if they will change their policy after today's events.
We will always do an after-action review anytime we have an incident such as this to look at what went well, ways we could improve as well. So certainly that may be an addition, a pre-recorded message to cancel in the event of flash flooding.
This is video from around 8:30 this morning. The highway was shut down for more than an hour at Babler Park Road. I spoke to the man who runs the Wildwood Nursery at that intersection there. He says this is the second time his nursery flooded this month.
Thousands of dollars probably have lost plants, so it's unfortunate. It's been a rough year.
And Claire, you described it as roads turning into rivers. I was out there on Highway 109 this morning, and that truly is exactly what it seemed like. You could hear the water rushing. It literally sounded like a river rushing. But the important thing right now is that those waters have receded. ROCKWOOD officials, the biggest message that they want to put out there is that they are glad the students are safe, and they are thankful to parents and all of the district members for their cooperation. Live here in Eureka this morning, Alyssa Toomey, News 4.
Big difference now, just a few hours later. Alyssa, thank you. Now we want to give you an overhead look at the flooding at EUREKA High School. Powerhouse Sky Zoom 4 was above earlier this morning where flash flooding covered the fields here. News 4's Justin Andrews is there live this afternoon, joining us with the latest. Justin?
Yeah, Claire, it was wild. Right now, I'm sitting in front of a creek that runs in between the fields here at EUREKA High School. Imagine all of this just underwater. Here are some practice batting cages. You see some of the debris and what we believe to be some damage underneath here. But I want to walk you to this. Look at that. That shows you how high the water is or was, and also the debris that was brushed up against this fence. But we're on the softball field. Look at this fence here. Damaged. This is partially snapped in half. Look at this fence. This is just crazy when you look at the visuals here. Now, this is a visual idea of just how fast-moving yet forceful this flash flooding was. I've been talking to staff here at EUREKA High School, and they tell me around 7 this morning the water was rapidly rising, and all they had to do was run to the concession stand to save some of the equipment and also some of the concessions inside there. Take a listen to what one guy said he had to do.
I've never seen flash flooding like this before, and I think a lot of people have never seen flash flooding like this. We're used to floods. You know, it's happened before, but as you can see, the water came up really quick and then it recedes really quick.
Tore down fences on our baseball field. It erodes all of our infields, so we're going to have to get those repaired. So right now we're just kind of waiting to see once the water goes down and kind of get in there and see if there's anything else that was damaged, but it did a lot of damage to our facilities.
All right, so there's also some damage to the football fields. That activity director tells me that now he's going to be forced to figure out another place where these kids can practice because he says it'll be a while before this damage gets fixed. We're live in Eureka this afternoon. I'm Justin Andrews, News 4.
A lot of shuffling there in the Eureka School District. Justin, thank you for a look at all that damage. Well, this is a look now at a washed out road in Wildwood. Our crew on the scene here tells us there was a water rescue here on Wild Horse Creek Road. You can see some emergency crews there near the high water. In just the last few minutes, we have learned that crews have completely reopened Route 141 at Interstate 44 in Fenton. The flash flooding forced a closure there this morning that caused quite a big headache for a lot of drivers during the morning commute. We do have a list of other affected areas on our website, KMOV.com. And make sure you stay connected to the Forewarned Storm Team. If you download the KMOV weather app, it will send you updates for your area right to your phone. Our app is free in your phone's app store.